material. Em relação a Jair Messias Bolsonaro,
it wasn't a surprise, but Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes' 5-hour presentation for a guilty verdict against former President Jair Bolsonaro took the form of a true crime series with the same drama. Bolsonaro, he said, had attempted to remain in power at any cost.
Brazil almost returned to a state of dictatorship because a group of politicians and their allies, a criminal organization led by Jair Bolsonaro, couldn't stand to lose an election. The evidence leaves no room for doubt that all defendants were aligned with the leader, Jair Bolsonaro.
In all, Bolsonaro and 7 co-defendants are charged with 5 counts of crimes against democracy, including planning a coup d'etat and the storming of the presidential palace, the Supreme Court, and Congress by 1,500 Bolsonaro loyalists, calling for military intervention. The former president was represented by his lawyers.
The case is riddled with flaws, violations of the right to defense. It's full of flaws. The case is null from beginning to end. And I won't back down from saying that.
Perhaps the most dramatic part was de Moraes' detailed presentation of a plan to assassinate him, as well as President Lula da Silva and the vice president, just before their inauguration.
Eu mesmo.
The plan was the brainchild of Bolsonaro's executive secretary, General Mario Fernandes, who admitted having written it in the presidential palace. The plan was nicknamed Green and Yellow Dagger, according to photocopies found at the presidential palace. Fernandes insists that he didn't mean it, that it was just an idea. But the judge presented evidence showing that it was only aborted at the 11th hour because 2 of the 3 heads of the armed forces refused to support it. Outside Bolsonaro's home, a small group of supporters held a vigil to pray for his acquittal.
We are here crying out for justice, and the one who can bring justice to our nation is the Lord himself, our God.
But it's not looking good for the former president. If at least 3 of the 5 Supreme Court judges find him guilty on even 1 of the 5 counts, Bolsonaro will be going to prison. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Brasilia.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.